Well, hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and today I'm going here to look at something really interesting and something I've wanted to look at for a long time, ever since it appeared, actually. So this appeared on AliExpress maybe 3 months or so ago, and I tried to order it then, and unfortunately during the Lunar New Year shipping, everything kind of got crazy, and those shipments just didn't make it. I think about 3 shipments didn't make it to me. I got refunded and there were no problems. It takes, you have to wait, you have to be patient, but I got all of my money back. I've never been like ripped off on AliExpress yet. It's never happened. So yeah, it was fine. But I had to then reorder it, right? And so I had to wait another month to get it. But I have it now. And what's especially cool about this is it's a Card.Fun set. So I don't know if you can see there, but this is an actual Card.Fun set from Reincarnated as a slime, which is a very strange anime. No, I guess it started as actually I think it started as a novel and then became a manga and then became an anime, and then all sorts of things happened with this franchise. But the main idea of the franchise is that there's this businessman in Japan. He's kind of down on his life. He doesn't it's not happy with things or whatever. Animes kind of always start that way. And as he's going home one day, he gets attacked, like mugged. And unfortunately, he's stabbed and he's gonna die, right? He's laying on the ground. He's thinking about his life. I'm gonna die, all this stuff. And then, there's this mysterious voice in his head that's telling him to say this magical phrase. And when he says it, he dies. But then he becomes reincarnated in a fantasy world as a slime. And if you have played any RPG games like Dragon Quest is the biggest one, the most famous one, to include slimes as monsters, but slimes are usually the very first monster that you fight in those games. Sometimes it's even the tutorial monster, right? Because they basically just sit there and squish. They can't do anything else, right? So it's kind of funny that he gets reincarnated as that. But throughout his adventures in that world, he learns a bunch of powers, and there's all sorts of things happen. It's a very it's funny. Anyway, it's a very creative show. So I was really happy to see an officially licensed set of trading cards appear. And then to know it's from Card.Fun is like even better. They're an awesome publisher. What's interesting though is this box is so different from anything that Card.Fun usually makes. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is Card.Fun's Kung Fu Panda set, and it comes in their traditional box style, I would think. It's a smaller box like this. There'll be 10 packs in there, and the box has very strong cardboard, right? It's clearly this is a product meant to be sold to hobbyists, like at a hobby shop. I had never seen a retail level Card.Fun product before, but that's what this is. So this box is not hard. It's a soft cardboard, and you can see on the front of the box it has that perforation so that it can be opened and turned into a display box for like in a grocery store or something to sell. So yeah, so that was new, and I was just kind of curious to see what that would be like. But yeah, it's just a kind of regular looking box. It's not nothing. I guess the art is very well, like the printing on that is super well done once you get the plastic off. I'll show you here the back so that you have all of that, and you can see that Card.Fun is again working with Jason. Jason is their licensing company. That Jason is one of those companies in China that's allowed to make deals with Western, or not Western in this case, but countries outside of China, right? So Jason is a company that allows Card.Fun to license licenses that aren't in China and bring them into China. That's why you see Jason on the back of all these. And then yeah, it really is a display box, just like you would see from any of these sets. I wonder how many packs are in here though, because I bet it's not that many. I think there's a false bottom. Yeah, so there's a false bottom to make you think there's more. But I think it's going to be just 10 packs, so it's just like any Card.Fun set. Oh, and there's a nice piece of foam. That's half the box's foam. Okay, that's fine. Still very eager to see what these are like. This is going to be pretty different, I think. Like a lot of people, we've been talking about these in the comments and stuff on the channel. A lot of people have been joking, are they going to be waifu cards? Are they going to be, regular cards? Because this anime, kind of started out as PG-13 funny stuff, and then it got real not PG-13 later on. So we'll see what's in these, but I hope it's more of the earlier, funnier stuff, because that's really what the show was all about. Oh, nice. There's a set list on the back. That's very nice that they give us that. And so you can see the base SR, there's 25, then 24 SSRs, then you got QR, CR, UR, SQR. Those are probably going to be nice. And then I assume everything above UR is very rare. I expect, maybe in this entire box, we're going to get like one card from those upper rarities. But you can see it goes all the way up to ASP, which is a new rarity to me, and that is 4 of those. So, all right, let's see what we got in here. Ooh, that is nice. So right off the bat, we got a QR. Wow, that is very thick stock too. I was not expecting such thick stock, but that is a QR of a slime. So, which, I mean, how else are you going to represent this show? You have to have the slimes, right? So that's a slime making, kind of like a little funny face or something. And then here we have a SSR. That does, I'm just marveling at the stamping work on there. That is exceptional. It's really well done. And then you can see that they've printed the character over that stamped artwork, which is not easy to do. You can tell they had to sort of do a lot of masking in order to make that work. Because otherwise, there would be gold ink showing through where her hair is, and they're trying to make that not happen. And then here's an SR, which is the base card in the set. Just beautiful treatment, though. I mean, that is very, like, look at the texture of this stonework down there. That is exceptional. These are some of the nicest Card.Fun cards. Maybe as good as some of their Disney cards. These are really nice. Very well done artistically, but also the stock and quality is super high on this. But I guess we're going to get... Oh, I didn't count these, but it's probably 10. Yeah. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. So we're going to have 30 total cards. We're done. Oh, wow. Oh my God. These are beautiful. These are just kind of off the charts crazy to look at. Look at that thing. It reminds me of the Dragon Ball LSPs, actually, the way that looks. Let's my sleeves here quick. And so that is a CR, which is one of the, so that's right below UR in rarity. Gosh, that is just beautiful, though. And then we have an SR. Again, just some of the most, I'm kind of speechless. I mean, that tech is incredible. Whatever is on there is amazing. They've done an excellent job. I mean, you've got that laser outlining that Caillou loves to do, but then it almost looks 3D, and you can see sort of the lines of motion in the card. It's mind-blowing to me how they've done this. It's another. What a wonderful set. I'm really glad I got this. I had to wait so long, too. Like, I'm not kidding. We had to wait months and months and months to get this. But it is great. Another CR. These are exceptional. very pretty cards here. And there is, ooh, crying blood. That's a little scary. And I mean, the artwork is like almost ethereal in its, it has like that kind of glow to it, and it's fun just to move it around in the light. It's a lot of fun. I love these. Cool, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm just the luckiest person in the world to get this kind of stuff, but anyone can get it. It's not expensive. I think this whole box was $15 or something. Like, it wasn't that much money at all. And you get so much, so many cool designs in here. Again, just excellent. Those are some of the cleanest cards I've ever seen. I know I say this in like every video, but wouldn't it be awesome if there was a One Piece set that had that style? Oh, that would be so cool. Somebody should give Card.Fun the One Piece license. See, that's the trick, is like all of these bootleg companies will make One Piece sets left and right because they're bootleggers. They don't care. They don't have to pay for the license, right? Card.Fun does not make bootleg cards. They only make licensed cards. So if you ever see a Card.Fun logo on a box, it's licensed. Like, no matter how weird it is, somehow they got that license. And so for them to get the One Piece license would be amazing. Like, amazing, amazing. Or if Kabog went legit, that would be amazing too. Oh god, there's so many ways this could be cool. Let's take a look. Looks like they actually have 4 cards in this one. Maybe it's going to be a... yeah, they have a Card.Fun has like a point system. And I bet this is one of those point cards. But let's take a look here. Yeah, so if you are in China, you can sign up on the Card.Fun website, which this QR code would take you there, and you'll get some points. And you can see here it's going to be like 1,000, 10,000, 100 points or whatever. And the more of these cards you get, the more points you get in your account. And then you can trade those points to get packs or sets or special cards, stuff like that. But you can only do it if you're in China. So I can never use these. So to me, they're just cards. But actually, that's very pretty. I'm going to sleeve that. That's actually not a bad card on its own there. Card.Fun. There you go. I will put off the table though. And then we got an SQR. And if you remember, SQR is a very high rarity, right? SQR is up here above UR even. We have not pulled a UR yet. And these are great. People are going to love these cards. SQR. I guess I jumped into this. I didn't explain these. Let me show you what these are for 1 second. So I know we're in the middle of it already, but these are my top cards. So like as I film throughout the day, I keep track of my favorite cards over here, and I try to change them each video. So these are from 2 different sets. This actually comes from a very strange waifu set called what was it called? Discount. I think it was Discount Concubine. It was something like that. It's a very strange title. But the set is sold with just 2 cards in a pack. So you don't want to buy this set. It's not worth it to you. But they are like frame arm girl type cards. What's weird about this is it has the same print on both sides. It's not a booklet or anything. It just has exactly the same print. It's a very odd thing to see. But I put it out here because, I mean, it is kind of nice. And then this is something really special. This comes from a independent trading card set made by Long Dog Cards, which is a Dragons set. And so there you can kind of see some information about it there. And yeah, this is just one of the sort of painting cards in the set, but I just really love the use of light and color on this. I mean, it's beautiful, right? Like if you had a print of that, you put it on your wall. It's awesome. So definitely my 2nd place card. Okay, let's keep going with the slimes now. Here we go. Looks like we pulled our first dupe. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We'll be okay. Just awesome. The lighting on that is off the walls. It's so good. Okay. Wow. We have a lot of We should put the SSRs all down here. It looks like we're going to end up with a lot of them. It seems like a pack can either have, you know, like that was a QR, an SSR, and an SR, or it's going to have something else and an S and two SRs in it. So you will end up with a lot of SRs after opening boxes of this. But they're great, so I don't think that's a problem at all. Ooh, here's a UR. Okay. So now we know what a UR looks like. It looks like it's kind of like an animal on it. Ranga, it's called. Very cool. Wow. And then we're going to get another SSR, Diablo. How just amazing. The print quality on this is just off the charts. It's so good. Yeah, and then here we have another SSR. Wow, that is very nice. Card.Fun knows how to make trading cards. Not all their sets are like top notch. They have made some bad sets in the past. I can't remember one offhand, but they have done that. But most of the time, they're doing a pretty good job, I think. And it seems like in this set, they really did an excellent job of introducing some new types of art and some just really clean prints. Ooh, another QR. Purple, too. You know me, I love purple, so that is perfect for me. She's in a little business suit. That's super cute. Wow. So there's our two QRs. Honestly, despite it seeming like we got a lot of SRs, we have actually pulled quite a bit of, you know, topper cards from this. This is pretty good value. For a Card.Fun set, this is actually like really good value. Usually in their boxes, you're getting like one good card in the whole box. So to have this many is exceptional. I have no complaints. All right. 3 more packs. I'm so glad I got that. I kind of like want to get another one actually. I know that's weird, but all right. So here is a GSR. And oh my, there is some intricate print work on this. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see it here if I put it in the light just right. Those lines are full of refraction. Like, that's crazy to look at. Wow. And that's what is this? A CS? Oh, okay, it must be CSR. So that's 3 from the top. So that's now our top pull. That's the top card we pulled so far. Maybe stack these a little bit. Put that right there. Such a clean print, and I love the gradient of purple and yellow on the background. I mean, it's a gorgeous card. I guess I say that a lot. I mean, no, I open bad sets too. You probably haven't seen me do it in a while, but it does happen. Every once in a while, I'll put a set on the table and just be like, this is not good. You know, it does happen. But I am happier when I get cards that are really good. So this is great. Here we have another top pull, another CSR. Super nice. Maybe we can make a little bit more room here and put them like that. Yeah, very nice. And then we have a SSR of Ranga. So that's cool. So we have the UR and the SSR of Ranga now. Oh, I have a lot of cards here I haven't looked at. I'm sorry, I got really confused. Typical, typical. I'm filming it on a Thursday night too, which is strange for me. Probably why I'm making so many mistakes. Sorry. Anyway, you're here for the cards. You know, it doesn't matter so much what I say. Ooh, real nice. It's a fun anime. Like if you ever get a chance to watch an episode of this, I know it's harder to watch this one because I think I don't know if it's really been exported. I don't, maybe it has. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it outside of Asia before, but maybe like Crunchyroll or someone has it. I'm not really sure. But if you can get a hold of this, it's good stuff. It's really kind of funny stuff. The thing is, I didn't mention it, but the slime, he's reincarnated as a slime, right? But his special power is that he can consume things and then sort of become them. So it's sort of like Kirby from the Mario Kirby games, Nintendo Kirby games. So like Kirby will like suck an enemy in, and if the enemy breathes fire, now Kirby can breathe fire. Or if the enemy had a sword, now Kirby has a sword, right? So it's sort of like that with the slime. So he's not completely powerless, right? In fact, I think in the first episode he like replicates a giant dragon and gets like all these cool powers. So yeah, he's got some powers, even though he is just a slime. All right, last pack. Let's see what we got. I don't think we're going to beat those, but I feel like we've done so well already that I really just have no issues whatsoever with this set. Like, this has been great. And we got another UR. And again, that beautiful purple. And you can kind of see the silhouette of her back there. It's really nice, too. And then we didn't pull any dupes of these hit cards either, which is surprising. I would say surprising. This is a dupe, though. So we have pulled a couple dupes, but never from the hit cards, which is great. All right. That was epic. Like, that was really, really good. I mean, I know I say that all the time, but these are very nice cards. They're not curved at all. The stock is awesome. The tech is great. The artwork is wonderful. The design work is great. You know, like it's hard. You see Kabog cards, right? I have some here actually. Like here's a Kabog card. I love these. These are awesome. They're one piece cards, but they're so busy, right? That like every part of this card is filled with something, right? And that's sometimes you want that. You want that like excitement and busyness of the card, and it's cool to have and everything. But also, you know, this is nice. Like a nice, clean, just a line drawing with a subtle texture in the background. And it makes for, I think, a really beautiful card and a really beautiful set because you can put these in a binder page, and they all have, you know, enough white space that the art can really breathe. And I think that's a wonderful thing that Card.Fun's done here. So yeah, totally recommend this one if you are interested. Even if you don't care at all about Reincarnated as a slime, these are awesome. You would love these cards, I think. So yeah, definitely check this one out if you get a chance. It's a great set. Card.Fun did a wonderful job again. All right, I'm going to sign off then for tonight, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.